Hi again, everybody. Bill Phillips here, and we are ready for the 9-minute Phill-Up on this Thursday, the first day of summer. And that takes us into our national day calendar, and that is listed as one of the days today, first day of summer, longest day of the year. Summer usually occurs or begins on the 20th, 21st, or 22nd of the month of June. And today it is on the 20th. Now, an interesting question on the weather quiz today with Jeff Exline was, when is the next time? The last time it happened was 1975, June 22nd. Summer began June 22nd, 1975. When's the next time it will happen on the 22nd of June? Four answers. Some were, a few years away. And then one was 2203. So, basically, a long time from now. None of us will see that, or at least I wouldn't expect. So that's the next time the summer will arrive, on the 22nd of June. So you'll have some waiting to do for that. But today is the first day of summer. You don't have to wait for summer anymore. Summer heat and humidity has been here for the past couple of days. Hopefully, and we will see how the rest of this week goes. But we could be in a heat wave. And one of the things that happens in a heat wave is it's 3 days of consecutive days of 90-plus degrees. Well, we had that on Wednesday. Or wait a minute, today's Thursday. Okay, we had that on Tuesday. Wednesday was supposed to get to 90. Didn't get to 90, so that doesn't count. So the heat wave's done. But then it starts up again today. So this could be day one of a heat wave. Not that a couple degrees really matter. It's just hot out. So hopefully everyone's being safe out there. Other days to talk about, and there are some good ones. But first, as we've mentioned before, go Oilers, go. Jordan says that they are going to come all the way back. They're going to win it. They are down 3-2, but the next game will be played in Edmonton, and it'll be the Oilers taking on the Florida Panthers. Game number 6, Edmonton. If they can get it tied at 3, I'd find it tough to bet against them in Game 7, even though that game's in Florida, because that's a lot of work to get it back to 6-6. We'll see if they can get it done on Friday. Edmonton Oilers, but that is not a national day. It's just something to talk about. We have a couple of good days. Now, I'll save a couple of my favorite ones here, but this is a big one I put up first. It is National Milkshake Day, but not just Milkshake Day. It is National Vanilla Milkshake Day. So my question to you is that your favorite milkshake? Is it your favorite milkshake, the vanilla milkshake, or you have this one, and it seems a little overkill to me today on the calendar's part. You have Vanilla Milkshake Day, then you have National Ice Cream Soda Day. Seems like a lot of ice cream today. Maybe, as someone mentioned to, maybe it's sponsored by the dairy companies across the country. If I had to compare, if I had to go one or the other, I'm going milkshake over the ice cream soda. Jordan, milkshake. Going the milkshake. Okay, favorite flavor milkshake, is it vanilla? Because now the thing is, you- that's true. That's and Jordan just said Oreo. Oreo milkshake. Mm. Oreo milkshake sounds really good right now. Well, that's the thing. If you go to, there's still Steak and Shakes around that are operating, and I think the last time I went there, it was like a peanut butter and chocolate milkshake thing or something. It was pretty phenomenal. It was pretty good. And here's a story for you. The late great Tim Holloman, photographer at WPXI Channel 11, that I worked with a number of times on big events, in terms of Super Bowls, Stanley Cups, Thursday night football games, anything and everything. So we had a tradition. If we were traveling somewhere, and we were driving, if we stopped and there was a Steak and Shake, we would stop and get a milkshake. And so it was just our tradition that we would do that, and we would get a milkshake and then go on our travel. So whether it was going or coming to or fro or wherever we were headed, we would stop and get a milkshake. And it was always a pleasure. And it was, we had a good time, and missed him, and always enjoyed our milkshakes together as we went to cover the Pittsburgh area professional sports team. So always a good time with the milkshakes, but always try to get something different. I'll tell you what, a chocolate milkshake, that's pretty tough to beat. Just a plain chocolate milkshake, that's pretty good. But there's a lot of flavors out there, as Jordan mentioned, so you can always try something a little bit different. So that is one of the days. I think for me, ice cream soda is kind of out. It's too much. That's just for me. Now you might love it. Here we go. Summer longest day, milkshake day. Okay, National Seashell Day is a day allegedly that they came up with in 2016 to put your toes in the sand and go look for some seashells. Now they have tips. They have tips if you're I just one of those words, seashell collector. Here's some of the tips that they had on the National Day calendar. Never collect live shells. So if there's something living in the shell, put it back. Put it back. You don't need it that bad. And it's probably going to start stinking when it dies in the back of the car on the way home and it's 95 degrees and you're like, what is that smell? It might not be a huge smell because it might just be a little snail, but you're going to sit there and go, what is that smell? Do you guys have something on your feet? Did you walk in something? Yeah. And you'll figure it out. Oh, that it's okay. It's not a seashell, but it is a story about Florida. It is a story about my grandparents and going to see them, and it is a story about getting something that you would only get basically in that area of the world. We can get other places, but a coconut. So you don't want to have the live seashell. Well, my brother and I went on a vacation to go and see my grandparents, and it was back in. Oh, it was a long time ago. I was probably 12 years old, something like that. I don't even think it was that old. I was probably no, I wasn't even 10 yet. So we got on the plane. Parents put us on the plane by ourselves. We fly down, uh, and then we fly back. Well, we got a couple of coconuts. So we had the coconuts, and we had them in our bedroom, kind of in the corner. Thinking, oh, there's coconuts. We have those from the trip. We have faulty coconuts. There were ants in the coconuts. So when they sat for a while, just hanging out in the room, all of a sudden the next morning we wake up, there are ants all over the place. So again, just fair warning. If you get a coconut, make sure you check it, make sure there's no ants in it. And then if you're going for the live seashells, don't just put them back. Other tips on Seashell Day: take only a few. Some places have local ordinances because they don't want you to take too many because it is part of the ecosystem. Now, the best time to go is 1 hour before and 1 hour after low tide hits. So that way you're gonna get the best bet at getting some seashells that you really like. Also, now we're talking about the full strawberry moon this weekend. It'll be huge on the horizon. If you're looking for seashells, you want to make sure full moons. You want to pay attention to them because a higher gravitational pull brings the shells up because the tides become stronger and they go out. Now, this all started in the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel down in Florida back in 2016. This is not a very old national day, but it's a fun one. Go to the beach, find some sea shells. There we go. All right. Now, another national day, and this ties into the Olympics. Let's go. Here we go. We've got National Eagle Day, National American Eagle Day, which basically is National Bald Eagle Day. In the latter 20th century, it was the bald eagle was in trouble. It was on the endangered species list, and then but then everyone started to protect the bald eagle. Everyone, they were doing the right things, trying to bring the bald eagle back. So in 2007, it actually was on the endangered list. Then it got placed on the threatened list because it started to come back. And then in 2007, it was taken off both the endangered and threatened species list in the United States lower 48. So it is is one of my favorite animals, favorite birds. I've actually seen it once. There was quite a time when on the morning show, it seemed like we got pictures of bald eagles from all over Ohio and West Virginia. People would see, hey, Bill, it was out at this place. Bill was out at this one. And I thought, I'm going to have to drive there and see if I can find a bald eagle. And then one day I was driving to Edison High School. And if you don't know where Edison High School is, Richmond, Ohio, was going to a football practice. And I looked up in the sky, and right above the road I was traveling on, there's this huge bald eagle just doing circles. I mean, I started screaming in the car, and I was going to pull off the road, but there was a truck behind me, so I couldn't. But I was just thrilled to see a bald eagle. So one of my favorite animals, and just so a day to celebrate the bald eagle, and a day to celebrate as the American team, of course, with the United States flag, the bald eagle, everything leading towards Paris and the Olympics, and local swimming product for the Ohio Valley, Dover Zone, Dover Tornado, Hunter Armstrong. He continues to do well at the Olympic trials, placed second in the 100-meter backstroke after a disastrous start in the semifinal, had to come back from last place to qualify to get into the final heat. He got into the finals of the 100 backstroke, and he finished second, and he qualified to swim in the 100 backstroke. Last night, swam in the 100-meter freestyle final. If he placed in the top four, he would qualify for the 4x100 relay at the Olympic Games. He got it done. New personal best, 47.78. And the top four times were all 47 and change. He finished fourth at 47.78, new personal best. So he is qualified there. So qualified right now for two events. Now, officially, technically, they haven't released all the names for the team, but if you place first or second, if you win it, you're definitely, if you place second, something's really got to go sideways for you not to be on the Olympic team. But so he'll qualify in those two. And then tonight, he's swimming in the 50-meter. He has that as his final event. So he could qualify in one more event. But Hunter Armstrong is off to a tremendous start at the Olympic trials. And I would think, and I think Jordan would agree with this, if you qualify in one event for the Olympics, no matter what it is, that is a sensation because you've worked your entire life just to get there. And this is a guy that has done that. He's already been there once before and won Olympic gold in the 4x100 medley relay as a part of that relay team. So Hunter Armstrong having a good start to his Olympic trials out in Indianapolis. And what a great place to have him. They have the huge 50-meter Olympic-sized pool that was constructed on the floor of Lucas Oil Stadium, which is a beautiful facility if you ever have a chance to go and watch a Colts game or a college football game there, or maybe the Olympic trials the next time they go there. But it is absolutely sensational, and it is interesting to watch. And Hunter Armstrong is off to a great start. What else do we have to talk about today? I think that's it. I think we're good. I think we're good. The whole vanilla ice cream thing got us off to a good start. So hopefully go and enjoy yourself. This would be a perfect day for vanilla ice cream. Or if you don't have vanilla ice cream, get a vanilla ice cream cone. It's hot. This is a perfect day for some vanilla ice cream of some sort, whether it's in a milkshake or it's in a cone or in a dish or maybe a popsicle, anything to stay warm. It is hot. It is summer. Summer has not arrived. 4:50 this afternoon. That's when summer arrives. So we're still in spring until 4:50 this afternoon. When it arrives, enjoy scream to the heavens because it's summer. And, as my stepfather used to say, he goes, never wish away your summers. Never wish away your summers because you only get so many of them. So I know people sometimes when high school football is coming, we've got this, the NFL's coming. Don't wish away summer. Don't wish away summer because there's only so many times you get to go to the beach and all of those things. So enjoy it. Have a great summer. And we will leave it there for today. Just have a fantastic summer. Hopefully you have a fantastic rest of the day. And we will see you next time. Remember, 2 rules, everybody. Have fun and always try your best. And on this eve of Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals, go Oilers, go. All right, everybody. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time.